What's up, guys? It's Phone Finds episode 80. Wow, that's just weird to say. Like, it just felt like I was stuck on 70, the whole 70 number for so long. Anyway, yes, it is episode 80, and I got the chance to go to two other bins that I don't go to super often. The other Target I visit occasionally, and the usual AT&T that is giving me gold mines, such as the perfect condition Note 8 and the S9 Plus that got restored. Nothing of that caliber to show today, but got some good stuff, that's for sure. Let's go on to the worst find, I guess. This is LG. The model number's shown on the screen. Here we go. An LG VX8300. This phone, like, it looks older than it is. Like, to me, it looks like a phone from like 2002, but it's from like 2005. It works perfectly, as you can see. It didn't come with a battery, but I have so many dumb phones at my Oh yeah, this. I think this is an OLED panel. Because, I mean, usually I can't see the refresh rate on screens like that unless it's like an OLED. And it looks really nice in real life. Or it's just a really high quality panel for the front display. I don't know. But yeah, I have so many dumb phones at my disposal. I just have ones that take the same battery. And this is exactly the case with this one. I might buy a battery for it, but I don't know. It's funky looking. These two things on the sides are actually speakers. It is a stereo dumb phone. You'd never see that. Yeah, besides that, though, it's just your average Verizon dumb phone that does dumb phone things. And my pics and my flicks. Verizon really wanted to be hype or hip back then. This button lights up, which is cool. But yeah, not a whole lot to say about this one. I'm glad it works. It's in pretty nice shape. I got this from the different Target that I visit sometimes. This was the only thing I got from there. And let's go on to the, I guess you could say, the next thing. Normally, this would be way higher up, considering what it is. This is an iPhone 7, jet black. I already have one of these, but this one's, believe it or not, in better shape, because, this one is, like, the frame isn't all in terrible shape. Like, I think the only things on it were, like, this ding and, like, that ding there. Besides that, it's fine. The screen's in horrible condition, as you can see, and unfortunately, this thing shows no signs of life, so it's probably just broken. I haven't, like, taken it apart yet, but as you can see, the screen is just totaled. Like, there's very much wrong with it. It's very cracked. And it's FMI on, so even if it did work, it's not a huge loss. And this thing, it's not super worth it to restore. I would like to open it up and see if it can be fixed, but in its current state, it's probably not worth fixing. I don't even think it came with a SIM card either. And the iCloud bypass that used to work was patched a while back, so yeah, it's just kind of a lost cause, unfortunately. Alright, some cooler stuff. This is a Galaxy S3, but not your regular Galaxy S3. It's a dark gray one, as you can see, and you notice that does not say Samsung, if it were to focus. It says NTT, come on, NTT Docomo. I remember I originally noticed the infinity looking symbol first, and I was like, oh, what's that? And then I saw this, and I realized this is actually a Japanese phone. I don't know why it's here, but I guess they just got this imported from there. And yeah, it does not come with a back or a battery, unfortunately. As you can see, the model number is completely different. Titanium gray. Has some Japanese text on it, but it is made by Samsung, of course. It's not some weird bootleg thing. You would think by this bad screen condition that the thing would have a dead AMOLED and not work, but no, it actually does work. I just can't demonstrate it on camera because it takes a special battery that none of my S3s, it fits in properly, so I can't really test it on camera, but I can confirm that the thing does work pretty much fine besides the cracked screen. And the weird thing about these phones is these NTT Docomo Galaxy S3s have a completely different system UI. But with this one, they put a custom ROM on it. It was rooted. It had Super Sue and all that stuff. It was rooted and it just had a Samsung stock ROM, so there was nothing different about it. Very interesting phone, though. Don't even know why I was here, but it's cool nonetheless. Alright, now to show some working stuff. This is an iPhone 5C. Oh, and just to be clear, sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, this is an iPhone 5C. Sorry about that as well. This is an iPhone 5. Man, stop it. 5C. I got this from the AT&T bin. This 7 came from the AT&T bin as well. And I think I mentioned that this came from my regular Target. If I didn't, oh well. Yes, that came from my regular Target. That's all I found. But yeah, this 5C it's in great shape, and it works perfectly fine. It's FMI off, so I was able to put my stuff on it. It didn't even have like a pin or anything on it. It came reset. Unfortunately, Apple Coomers, it was not in any cool iOS version. It just came with the latest one, so don't cry at me for updating it from iOS 9 to iOS 10, which I've probably done before and not even realized it because I just don't care. Like, the like the iOS version makes it worth no more. They usually go for like that's why you can buy them for $25. No one's gonna buy an iPhone 4 for $130 in crap shape just because it's running iOS 4. Like no one cares besides you guys. So stop lecturing me and other people about it because nobody cares. Sorry, just had to put my 2 cents in there. More like 3 cents because that's a mouthful. But yes, this 5C is in great shape as you can see. I'm happy about it because just another good condition 5C to add to the collection. The only thing wrong with it is there's this pink stuff on it. You would think it's like, ink cart stuff, but no. I can't get it off because it's case marks from this very bright pink case that came on it originally. Yeah, I mean, can't do anything about that. I tried scrubbing them off, but they just don't come off. Oh well. Doesn't hurt the phone really. Next find. This is a Samsung Galaxy J3. I also got this from the AT&T bin. Funny enough, this thing was basically just sticking out of it. This and the next find, which will be the best find, we're just sticking out of it because last I went there, like, I think I mentioned it in one of my episodes. It was some July episode. Last I went there, like, there was so full I couldn't even stick my phone, my hand, or anything in there. And it was just like I could barely get out an iPhone 6 that won't even actually get out. It's like they improved it somewhat. They took like the first layer of phones, but people immediately started putting them in again, so it's like super full again. I can at least put my hand in there, but I kept feeling phones, but I just had to stop because my pockets got full. Suffering from success, I guess. But yeah, this is a Galaxy J3, as I said. This thing works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. Also can reset. There was no Google Lock. It's in great shape with the frame. There's like no dings on it whatsoever. It wasn't even dirty. Even had some charge when I got it. But yeah, it's not a whole lot to say about it. It's running Android 7, I believe. Or Nougat, whichever you want to call it. Still sad they stopped calling it Candy. Yep, Nougat. Not a bad version. Not a great one either. Nothing too special about it. At least it ran fast on devices like this. It also comes with a screen protector that was very well applied on the top, but not so well applied on the bottom because like it kind of protrudes the home button. But that's not a huge deal. The thing works fine. And the weird thing about it is I got this from an AT&T bin, and I would expect it to be an AT&T phone full of AT&T bloatware, but there's none of that on here. I think it's just an unlocked phone, which is kind of rare for these. I think I have a J3 Duos. Yeah, I can't even keep track of the friggin' phones I own anymore. I think I have one of these in the Duos version, but the fact that this is just a regular unlocked one is just interesting. Alright, now to the best find. This is I think, arguably the best find, but it has several problems. This is a Blackberry KEY 2. I'm pretty sure it's a KEY 2 at least. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a KEY 2, and I mean, as you can obviously tell, the back just isn't on it for some reason. Like, it just doesn't stick. There's no camera glass, and the battery's just gone. I don't know what happened to it. But it looks as if someone just ripped it out, because I know that's like, I'm pretty sure that's a connector for the battery, and you have to unscrew those and pry up that Lego connector, but no, they just ripped it off. I'm sure this phone works though, because the screen's not cracked or anything. It doesn't look to be like, have any damage. I don't know if these use OLEDs or not. I don't think so. At least it's not a Key 1, otherwise they would, be popping out. The screen would probably be gone, but no, it's not gone. It's still there. Keyboard feels really nice. So yeah, this is probably the next phone I'd want to restore, considering how cool it is. I was not expecting to ever find like a unique BlackBerry phone like this, but sure enough I did. Not long after the Priv got restored, so that's pretty neat actually. But yeah, I hope to see this working eventually. I'm sure you guys will see it in a future video, probably pretty near future, because I actually have money to restore these now instead of just having to wait and wait. That's what having a job does. Pretty awesome. But yeah, these are my finds. Nothing too spectacular, but I'm happy. But Jesus, cat. Nothing too spectacular, but I'm pretty proud of what I have, especially this Japanese S3 and the Key 2, and everything else is pretty good in its own right. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed.